Stories continue from the Star Stripes and Soccer Cup, and it is time to catch up with a family affair. It is there's one of us here that is of the three here for SDH.
Yes.
That does not have the last name of Aliffi.
Correct.
That would be me.
100%.
So why don't you go ahead and introduce the other Aliffi that has now joined us, sir?
Well, for the past 2 years, I've said that this whole thing is a family affair because you have one Aliffi running his mouth on the microphone.
Sure.
You have another Aliffi out there actually playing.
Yes.
And so this is whole world. This is my cousin Tyler Aliffi. Tyler, this is
Tyler World
yeah.
Tyler.
Nice to meet you, World.
Yes. So what I need to know is, are you bringing shame to our house, or are you bringing some honor and some respectability?
We're bringing inconsistency right now, so
par for the course.
Exactly. We're working hard.
The only consistency is the inconsistency.
So talk to me about what's happening. What are we missing on the field right now?
So right now we're lacking in transition. Communication, the usual stuff.
So there's some prepositions that are missing, is what you're saying? Lacking in communication and transitions?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's hot out here, so this isn't, we're not doing this kind of stuff every day. We do our PT and stuff, but when you get out here and you're sprinting on turf and in a competitive nature like this, 90 degrees, it's a different ballgame.
Right. So the Fort Gordon team, we need to make some phone calls. We need to maybe get some of the Italian cousins to come over and get like the coaching.
So you're actively saying Fort Gordon should recruit more soccer players?
Look, you got to do what you got to do to win.
Just the good ones.
Yeah. Look, that's the one thing in our family. It was ruthless. If you couldn't play, if you kind of botched something here or there were 4 brothers that were going to let you know without any holdback at all. It didn't matter if you were a nephew, a son. It didn't matter. They were going to be 100% blunt with you. Like, kid, you can't play. Sit on the side.
Yeah, if you weren't limping, leaving Thanksgiving dinner, you were wrong.
Right. We at one point they had to stop letting us do Monopoly, and because Monopoly always ended with somebody with a busted lip, a black eye.
Connecticut Avenue.
Oh yeah. No, so we were on Edgewood, right outside of Juliet Gordon Low Park, diving for the football, getting busted up. And that's just how, there was no holds barred at Aliffi holidays. How many people roughly, because people don't believe me when I give the number, what the average Aliffi Thanksgiving from a numbers perspective was?
30 plus.
30 plus.
We were probably playing 6-a-side in the backyard.
Yeah. And so it was nonstop. It was a madhouse. And, what I tell people is they meet me and they're like, oh, well, your dad must be a similar player to you. I'm like, no. My dad's the chill one. If anything, Tyler's dad is more like me. From that, we're both like total hotheads. we dial up instantly. We're more physically gifted probably than anything else.
So what's it like to have Fort Gordon come out here and represent Fort Gordon, where you're going up against Novacell, you're going up against Robbins, you're going up against the other organizations? What's it like to be a part of something like this?
Oh, it's so much fun. You get a group of your peers and friends and travel down here and play in these fantastic facilities. This is my second year doing it, and it's an incredible experience. Everything about it, the friendliness of the staff, the camaraderie, playing against people that are all at the end of the day here for the same reason. It's a lot of fun.
Mm-hmm. The thing is that our grandfather, our papa served. He was in the Marines. Then he was in the Army, spent a vast majority of his career in the Army. His brothers served, myself, Tyler, our cousin Tom up in D.C. There's a military tradition with our family.
My dad would be really mad.
Your dad,
throw that in there.
Your dad, we have to throw in. His dad was in the Coast Guard. And there was a period of time when your dad was the coolest dude I think I'd ever met, because he took me on base to go see the helicopters and the ships, and he told me about what he did. Look, what we do because it's part of who we are, right? And we give each other grief. Family events, it's always a riot, but there's something unique about this sort of camaraderie that we have. And so as soon as I knew this was happening again, I said, I'm getting Tyler on. I don't have any swing. Understand this. I have no swing. I have no weight. I'm no VIP. I said, my cousin Tyler on. And they're like, dude, you just it's okay. Just we can make it happen. Fine. Just to shut you up. We'll make it happen.
All right. So what's the rest of the day like for you guys? How many more matches you have?
So we have a bye on this. We've played 4 straight.
Yeah, 4 straight.
So we've got a bye here for the last round, and then we'll see what happens with these next results.
So there's math involved, is what you're saying.
Unfortunately.
Okay.
We didn't leave it up to ourselves. We've got to see what happens here. Hopefully we can sneak in and win the thing, though.
Well, look, here's the thing. There was a tradition at our grandparents' house on Thanksgiving. You have to understand the family was so big. Our dads were like 2 of 8. So there was really no way to get up to the adult table unless you were military, right? If you were military, that's the only way you could get up to the adult table. Those are memories that I cherish. I love. I've never been able to tell you this. I'm unbelievably proud of you, the service that you've done, and keeping that tradition going. So to have you up here and us be able to spend time like this is something I absolutely love. But I really, really need you, Tyler. Look, I've had my glasses on all show, man. Look, I need you to win. Okay, all right.
He took the glasses off for this.
It's like the bloodline.
That's what we're going for. We came up short last year in penalties in the final, so we came back. We're trying to win it this year.
Now, I got to channel my Roman Reigns here. I need you to win.
Do you understand what he's saying here? He took the glasses off.
I'm getting it.
Well, that's the story from Fort Gordon. Aliffi, not an Aliffi. Stories continue from Stars, Stripes, and Soccer Cup. More coming up in a bit.